I'm Wari, aka Kayakura, and welcome to the Wise Arts Cultivation in the Misty Realm. Now, today I'm going to be talking about this idea that I had yesterday with my friends. I was skating and I was looking at the sky, right? Because it's like winter right now, right? Capricorn season, and I was looking at the sky. Sky looks like very nice around when the sun sets, and so it looked like cranberry juice to me, right? That was my first observation, is that it looked like cranberry juice. By the way, I'm sipping on milk tea. I'll always be sipping on milk tea. At one point, I'm gonna have to chill off of this though. Switch to a different type of tea. But back to the story, right? The sky looked like cranberry juice, right? And so I was having this thought, like it just progressed to like the sky is water, right? Then I started thinking about fish, right? Hold on, because I got notes back to the situation right here. Like, actually, I forgot to say the title. The title of this video is "We Secretly Live Underwater." So, right, like I was thinking about this, how the sky is water, and in like animes like Tokyo Ghoul, I've seen it. In Final Fantasy, they do a little bit of this, and in Kingdom Hearts, they do this. In Kingdom Hearts, they have a whole realm called the Final World, and it's like the main character Sora walking on like the sky, but the sky is like water. When he steps, it's like ripples, but he's like walking on water. Like, and it's interesting. And in Tokyo Ghoul, in the opening sequence, right? The main character Kaneki, he's like a ghoul, and that kind of symbolizes your demonic side, your desires. When your desires take over you, you become a ghoul, right? Or if you really need to get, if you're trying to go there with somebody, you become a ghoul or some shit. People understand what I mean by that. But like, right, he's like coming from like the water, or he's coming from like a dark place, or like the depths of the water, and then he goes into like the sky place where it's like you walk on you're walking on water, right? And it's like it's a sky, and like I think he meets his other personality there. So it's kind of like his dreamscape or his mindscape. But it's just an interesting concept. And I was looking at the sky, and it looked like cranberry juice, right? This is back to the story about when I was skating with my friends, and I was like, whoa, wait, what if the sky is water? Now, you might need to take some edibles or get high before like watching this shit, or like philosophizing with me, because I'm always high. So that's just where I'm at. I'm an owl. I'm in the sky. You feel me? Always high. But so I was just like, cause that was my friend's reaction, was like, you're high, but like I know I'm already high. I got whatever chemical that shit is. That shit that gets you high. Shit's in my fucking veins. You feel me? But I started thinking like, what if the sky is water? Now hear me out, right? Fish, when the fish live right in water, you may look at a fish and like pity the fish or whatnot, and be like, oh, I can never live in water. But to that fish, that's just life. The fish was born in water. You know what I mean? Fish born in water gonna die in water. That's a fish's life. You know what I mean? And who are you as a human? You know what I mean, to tell a fish not to live in water. That's where the term fish out of water even comes from, because it's not in its natural element if it's not in the water. Now, what happens when if an astronaut was to take their helmet off in space? Exactly, fish out of water. No, that's one, right? Now, two, to that fish, that's just normal life, right? So the air to us is just normal life. Now, I don't know if y'all understand. So what I mean by that is like what I was saying from before. The fish grows up in water and dies in water. So that is their realm. That is their way of existence. That's the only way they know how to exist. Same with the air with us. We breathe oxygen, we exhale carbon dioxide. It's all contained in the air. So in the air, I mean, this is going into like some like kind of astrology with the elements and stuff, because the air is just kind of like a higher density. It's like a fluid, but it's like, I mean, it's like a lower density of the water, but it's able to rise higher. You feel me? Since it's less dense. I think Dolo touched upon this same type of concept in one of his videos. He was talking about, like, I remember he had a dream or something like that. It was like flames and water or something like that. But it's like it's a similar concept to that, where it's like, bro, we're living in water. We just don't realize it because our gills are our lungs and our nose and our mouth. Like, if you catching my drift, like, this may go over a few people's heads just because it's like I'm in like the space of like relating things to other things that came from that thing, right? So for example, like I can tie in like the similarity um between like for example, like a tree is a living being, right? But some people might not understand like what type of soul a tree has, and might say a tree doesn't have a soul. A tree's soul, like that concept of a tree, came from a person or a spirit that wanted to stay stuck in a stable rate of growth. So it's like it's not necessarily like stagnant energy in terms of what's being done, but it's like how it's being done is stagnant. Like how it's being done, it's in a stable, rooted place. But what it's actually doing is it's steadily growing. So that's the properties of a tree. You know what I mean? So I'm able to like tie things together like that. Cause like I wasn't like this 2 years ago or even a year ago. Cause like I always learn more things and I'm more perceptive to like signs and stuff as time goes on. So that was just an epiphany I had yesterday with the sky, because the sky is like, I was just looking at the sky and the sky looked so pretty, and it was like cranberry juice. That's what I like kind of was like, because it was the color cranberry juice, and like for some reason I kind of equate cranberries to the season also. Like I remember like yeah, like every year like I used to like eat a lot of cranberry, like dried cranberries, and I remember I used to drink cranberry juice a lot when I was like 15 or something like that. I don't even know why. I guess I was just craving cranberries. But like 2 years ago, I used to eat a lot of dried cranberries and stuff because they used to give them out in my school. I used to collect them and stuff. But you know, since school is online now, like, and you know, I'm not even gonna get into that. You know, that's just draining my soul. But since school is online now, I haven't been there, and it's hard to get my hands on the dried cranberries at like local stores and stuff. Like I would cop them, but it's hard to get my hands on them because they just don't sell them everywhere. But that's all I really wanted. Oh yeah, something else to my point that I wanted to say was the galaxy. The word galaxy means Milky Way, and then we call Earth means Milky or something like that, and then we call our galaxy the Milky Way galaxy. So milk, that's a liquid. So that's dealing with like the heavens or the sky or whatever. And also so that's basically telling you we live in a sort of fluid, because we live inside the galaxy, and galaxy is a being also. You know what I mean. And also Aquarius, the sign Aquarius. Now, the sign Aquarius happens right after Capricorn. Now, that's just something interesting that happened because like around this winter time, you know, that's when the sky starts looking like cranberry juice. But also Aquarius is the water bearer, and Aquarius is an air sign. So it's basically telling you in the air is the water, and that's where like kind of rain falls. You know, rain literally falls from the sky. So it's basically telling you in the air is the water, or it can direct the water in the streams. You know what I mean? That's basically all I wanted to say.